Hi friends, however you are spending it and no matter how interrupted it feels, I pray you have a safe and blessed Christmas. The story's told of a wife who posted her Christmas wish list on the fridge for all to see, including her husband. And rather than put a list of items that she wanted, this year she decided she would simply write something that will make me look beautiful. She was hoping for some nice jewellery or a nice piece of clothing. What she didn't expect was to unwrap an exercise bike. Christmas this year, well, it's been interrupted, hasn't it? It's not what we would have expected back in January. There's things we can't do, there's places we won't go, there's people we won't see. And we may feel frustrated and disappointed. We may feel like our hopes have been dashed. And we're all hurting. We're all in pain. We try to look after one another. We try to stay safe. But yet the pain of distance hurts. 2020 has been a year that's just been full of change to have to face, of restrictions to have to live with, of interruptions to have to cope with. And if you're anything like me, I'm not a great fan of interruptions to my plans and routines. We're all marking Christmas differently this year in one way or other. And as we do, I wonder if through the interruption that we experience this Christmas, it might help us to see the Christmas story differently and to see the Christmas story afresh. Because the Christmas story itself is filled with interruptions. Christmas is an interruption. You know, Mary's going about her day, she's doing her housework, and what happens? Suddenly this teenage girl's day is interrupted by an angel that appears before her and tells her of all things that she's about to have a child. How does Mary respond? Well, friends, she doesn't go off buying toilet roll and pasta. No, she says, "Okay, I'm the Lord's servant, let it be." And then the whole land is interrupted by a census called by a foreign dictator, and they are all sent back to their hometowns, sent into their own lockdown, so to speak. And what do Mary and Joseph do? Do they head to Barnard's castle for an eye test? No, they don't. They comply and they head to Joseph's hometown, Bethlehem. And when they get to Bethlehem, there is nowhere for them to go. Everywhere is already filled up. Social distancing, the rule of 6, means that there's no space for Joseph and a pregnant Mary. And so they find some shelter, and then the biggest interruption of them all comes, because a baby is born. Emmanuel, God with us. A baby that is God and is human and turns everything upside down. God who enters the mess of the world to be with us in our pain. A gift that comes to challenge injustice. A gift that is full of forgiveness. A gift that shows the world true love. Because God became flesh and lived among us. Shepherds are on the hillside watching their sheep, and their night is interrupted by the song of angels. Townsfolk's sleep is interrupted by shepherds who run through the town praising God. Magi's studies are interrupted as the appearance in the sky comes of an unusual light. Herod's confidence is interrupted by the unexpected news that a new king has been born. All because God interrupted the world and interrupted the status quo through a vulnerable baby in a manger. This Christmas, may the worldly interruptions we face be insignificant to the kingdom interruption that Christmas is all about. Love is with us. Hope is with us. God is with us. Emmanuel. May your life be interrupted by Christmas this Christmas. Because God is with us.
Angels came to share happy news. The angels came to share happy news. The angels came to share